Hello, today we're looking at why it is so important to keep your liver in top health, what diseases can arrive if not, and why supplementation is a major resource in managing your liver health. I'm Andrea Marsh, a shiatsu and Chinese medicine practitioner in the UK, and I help women alleviate their midlife health and menopausal symptoms naturally. I know how supplements can rebalance your health, and I became an advocate of Modexus when I noticed major changes in my energy when I started taking longevity. I'm really pleased today to be joined by Dr. Charles Rouse, the founder of the Modexus products. Dr. Rouse is a registered pharmacist and pharmacologist and a doctor of natural medicine. And as head of the Modexus Product Research Council, he formulates the natural products that we use for our health and longevity. Thank you for joining me today, Dr. Rouse.
Hey, Andrea, thank you very much. And it's going to be a pleasure. We're going to talk about Love Your Liver with Lonicera Longevity. So what's that all about?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what it's all about. So at least half of the women that I consult need to detox their liver pretty much straight away. So we've managed men and women to get into our 40s without helping this amazing organ. But it really starts to show with the menopause, with heat symptoms, sleep disruption, and mood swings being major indicators. But in general, so many of today's diseases stem from the liver, like type 2 diabetes. And even our daily energy levels and our brain clarity all stem from the health of our liver. I know there are specific herbs that help cleanse the liver as well as lifestyle changes. And it can be supported with daily supplementation. And I know you're very passionate about this, Dr. Rouse. So if people are looking to detox and cleanse their liver for better overall health, what are your suggestions?
And you're so right. And you know, detoxing from a toxic world is very beneficial, very beneficial. But when I looked at the formulations, the products that I could put into a nutritional supplement, I recognized that, wow, this liver is rather complex. It has phase 1, phase 2, and phase 1 may get rid of some things, but phase 2 is necessary of carrying out whatever you've detoxed over here. So it's a complicated thing. And when I ask people, do they take care of their liver? I mean, you made mention that the liver is so important even in diabetes, in blood glucose and blood sugars. Blood clotting, vitamin D storage, all that is very important. So I asked these people, I said, let's say that the light, the warning light, the red warning light on your car starts flashing with a note underneath it, change the dirty oil or change the oil filter. Do you ignore it? Do you just put a piece of electrical tape on the light and just keep on driving? No, you do not. You take it to the service station, you have the oil drained and the filter replaced and the new oil put in. But did you know, Andrea, most people ignore the telltale signs of their body. Their body is trying to tell them, hey, we're in dire need of a cleanup down here. We need to help us. So let me give your listening audience some of the red light warnings, some of the signals that the body is saying, hey, this liver inside needs to be cleaned up. And if you're feeling older than somebody your same age, you know, you get around somebody who was born in the same year you were, and you're thinking to yourself, man, they're looking younger than I am, or man, they got more energy than I do, then I guarantee you that the liver is screaming out to help me. Or if somebody's energy levels have drastically dropped and they're trying their best through nutrition, diet, exercise to raise the energy levels, but the energy levels just don't want to change, that's a liver toxicity issue. Or if somebody's just feeling the mully grubs, you know, they just don't have the excitement, they just don't have the gumption anymore, and those mully grubs are dragging them down. Clean that liver up and watch that body give you back some exuberance. Or if you wake up in the morning wake up in the morning and you got achy muscles, and that's not right. You just slept the night away. You should have been better, more refreshed. But if those muscles are always achy and you haven't done any extreme exercise, I guarantee you that it's the liver that needs cleansing. Or people who constantly have headaches, I mean, a constant battle, migraines or precipitated just throbbing headaches. Clean the liver up. Bad breath is an indicator of a liver toxicity. So we come along and we realize that toxins are everywhere, and therefore detoxing is essential. But most people don't realize, Andrea, that they need to do it every single day. Phthalates are in plastics. Pesticides are everywhere where they're killing the roaches or whatever. Herbicides in the plants. Tobacco residue. I mean, the cadmium and mercury and lead levels are everywhere the smoker has been. Toxic metals are everywhere. Pick up a bag of potato chips, crunch it down. That's acrylamide. It's just the way they fry the chip. Reduce the toxic lead, reduce the toxic load, get the liver cleaned up, and those things will become better, because toxins damage the body in insidious and cumulative ways. And people who become progressively sensitive to chemicals, like all of a sudden they can't eat this or drink that or take this because their body is sensitive to the chemicals, they need to clean their liver every single day. And the liver is very important. Blood sugars are definitely regulated by the liver. Cholesterol, regulated by the liver. Protein that builds your muscles and gives you strength, regulated by the liver. Blood clotting, the ability of the blood to clot properly, controlled by the liver. And vitamin D, woo, everybody's measuring their vitamin D. Most people are coming up short. Immune system gets dysfunctional. So detoxification is extremely, extremely important to your well-being, and takes a lot of energy for your body to make new molecules. And the liver is the most crucial aspect of that in the cycle. So Dr. Charlie giving you wisdom today. Love your liver with Lonicera Longevity. When I put that product together, I wanted the psilophos in there, the phytosome psilophos, the milk thistle, to be able to cross into the phase 1. And then I wanted the glutathione to clean up phase 2. So we got it all in one product.
Wow, that's good to hear. There's so much there. I've learned more stuff, and I thought I knew a lot about the liver. But actually, the phase 1, phase 2 is really important, because so many things say you need different products to help with phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification. So that is really good to know. And I absolutely loved your analogy. I see the same car analogy I use. I say your liver is a filter, and night sweats particularly that happen between 1 and 3 a.m. Is your liver trying to cleanse the blood. During the night, it's got approximately 2 hours to do that. And it's an engine that works harder and faster, and you get hotter. So the hotter and sweatier you are in between those hours, then the harder your liver's working and the more detoxing that you need. So thank you for that, for reinforcing my car analogy, because I'm always saying it's a fantastic filter, but it's a dirty filter. We've spent 40, 45, 50 years getting it very clogged up and dirty, and we've not had a service, and yet we service our cars every year. So that was fun.
Just getting rid of the mully grubs is going to be worth cleaning.
What a fantastic word. We don't have that in the UK, but I like it. Let's cleanse out the mully grubs. And today we've just touched on why it's so important to have a liver detox, and that actually you can use longevity as a liver detox. And if you want to know about the components in longevity, because it's a synergy of herbals like Lonicera and Mackay, and then it's also got the nutritional like vitamin D, selenium, and trace elements. We've actually broken those down into separate short interviews so that you can get to grips with all the different components of Lonicera Longevity. So thank you for that again, Dr. Rouse, and you can find him and his products at modexus.com. And I'm Andrea Marsh from cotswoldmenopause.co.uk. Thank you.
Bye-bye.